The dynamics of horsemanship can be obtained naturally through communication, understanding, and psychology versus normal horsemanship through mechanics, fear, and intimidation. If this skeleton is followed, if these 8 principles that I'd like to lay out to you and 10 qualities of a horseman are understood. See, what I'd like to do is define what is natural and what is normal. Natural is what Mother Nature provides for us and allows us to work with. That's natural. A horse, as far as I'm concerned, is Mother Nature in its finest form. Normal is what people do. Particularly what they do is they do what everybody else is doing when everybody else is doing it when they have half of a mind to. Now, the only reason everybody does what everybody else is doing is because everybody else is doing it. In other words, peer pressure. And normality changes every 50 miles. I've been all over the world, and I found out that there's like a line that every 50 miles, what everybody does there is different than what's up north or south or east or west of them. So it's like normal is not something that's worldwide or universal. It changes from not only from month to month or season to season, but from distance to distance. So what I want to do is stay away from normal. That's my adversary, normality. So I would like to do is share with you principles to obtain natural horsemanship. Horses are not just, if you look at a horse, he's not just a horse. He's an attitude with 4 feet. And to me, the horse is very simple. He's got a respect system, he's got an impulsion system, and a flexion system. And if you can't do some very simple things with your horse, if your horse does not simply understand things like this, something is wrong. Something is wrong with your relationship. If he just doesn't understand to go is like this, and to slow is like this, something is wrong. But how do you get that? How in the world do you get a horse and a human together? Well, horses need people sense, and we need horse sense. We need a gallon of it, and he needs about an ounce of it. Most people are very, very inadequate when it comes to horses. Most people think like people. My goal is to get people to think like horses. So I guess the best way I know how to do is to start by working with horses on the ground. This is what I'd like to share with you, is a way to get horses to understand you and for you to understand the horse. There's 8 principles that are involved in obtaining horsemanship. And those 8 principles are as follows.